So this is a quick video about the Shawshank Redemption. It's a movie I believe that it has won a lot of Academy Awards, but the message of the story is very interesting. One of the main points I believe that gets through that film is that karma winds up catching up with you. Yes, the main character was convicted and put into a jail cell for like over 20 years, and there was actually evidence that came up at some point that would have, liberated him. But in the end of the film, what you realize is that everybody gets what they deserve. And some of the points that were brought up in there is that you can feel free in the most powerful, like the biggest jail in the world, or the most secure jail in the world, where he actually rebelled several times. One time putting on classical music and opera, and it basically played it over the loudspeaker for thousands of the prisoners to hear. And these guys actually felt free for that moment. There was another time he wound up doing a favor for the prison guards. He wound up getting beers for his buddies, and they were sitting outside in the hot sun having a bunch of beers, and you saw the look of satisfaction on his face that his friends could actually enjoy a few beers, because of the favor that he did. So here was one man that was actually thinking of others and who didn't stop. It was also a story about determination. A lot of other people would have given up, would have surrendered. But one of the things he talked about is that you could never give up hope. So it's a really good movie. If you haven't watched it in a while, to rewatch it if you've watched it before. But if you watched it for the first time, I think you might have that same realization that this man was always free. He was one of those free souls that perhaps actually wound up in there because that's what his karma demanded of him. Karma is actually sometimes the sum of the things that you do. But in the Eastern philosophies, such as Buddhism, Hinduism, and things like this, you actually have situations where it is believed that you incarnate from time to time. So my definition of karma is also, it's actually a learning experience. Like how some people never do their homework, wind up repeating first grade over and over again. That's like the idea of karma. Karma is an option for you to learn a lesson and get past certain things. Some people were born with the most horrible karmas, but they were actually able to overcome it. It is actually said that you're never given any more than you can handle. So that's my ideas on the Shawshank Redemption, the power of the human spirit and of hope.